Hello and welcome back to another nail video. Today I am doing long curved nails, which I'm super excited about, and I am using Roslyn clear polygel as well as this Tomica polygel in the color natural pink. And so I start off by applying a very thin layer of the Beetles base coat to each nail. Then I'm going to cure these nails for 60 seconds. Now, I do believe that this is my first time doing curved nails on this channel. I'm not sure, but I do believe so. So I'm super excited about that. And I definitely loved how this set turned out. I think the curved nails look elegant and they definitely like accentuate the finger. So yeah, I had so much fun with this set, and I will leave a link down below where I purchased these curved nails. I do believe it was Amazon. I normally shop at Amazon. But yeah, here I am going in with the Roslyn clear polygel, and for today's set I am going to be doing the 2 bead method. So I'm just going to apply some of the gel towards the middle of the nail bed, and then I'm going to pat that polygel in place. And as always, I am using alcohol as my slip solution. As you know, it works best for me. So yeah, I just make sure that I pat the polygel to make sure that it is completely covering the nail, including the sidewalls, before I go ahead and gently brush the polygel down, just so I can get it as smooth as possible. And I use the tip of my nail brush to remove any of that excess polygel before I go ahead and let this nail cure for 60 seconds. And I decided to do an ombre for today's set, so I'll be ombreing the natural pink into the clear, which is also one of the reasons why I decided to do the 2 bead method. But yeah, I'll go ahead and place a small bead of the pink polygel in the center of the nail bed, and then like before, I use my nail tip to pat that polygel in place. And when I feel that the product is getting too sticky or hard to work with, I'll go ahead and dip my brush back in the alcohol, because we do want it the brush to be a little wet. To me, in my opinion, that just helps the product move better. So yeah, I pat the product in place and make sure that it is completely covering the sidewalls before I gently feather that product down to get it as smooth as possible. And moving right along to the ring finger, I'll repeat the same process as before. I'll apply the clear polygel towards the center of the nail bed, and then I use my nail brush to pat that polygel in place. Just want to make sure that the nail is completely covered with the product before I go ahead and smooth that polygel down. And I will admit, it does take a while for you to kind of get used to how much product you should be using on each nail. But don't worry, after you've worked with it and practiced using the product, you'll be able to gauge how much product to use. And you can also, remove the excess polygel towards the tip of the nail like I normally do. And then you can also file off the polygel when it's time to shape and file the nails if you have too much product. And then going right in again, I place a small bead of the pink polygel towards the center of the nail bed, and I use my nail brush to pat that polygel in place, and I use the tip of my nail to kind of push it back towards the cuticle area. And I want to make sure that I clean that area up because I don't want any product to cure to the skin. Even though this is a practice hand, we don't want product to cure to our client's skin. So yeah, I pat that polygel in place before I go ahead and feather it down to get it as smooth as possible, and then go ahead and cure this nail for 60 seconds. And I do repeat these same steps on the next nails, so I'll just let you all watch and enjoy. And these are how the nails look after the polygel application, and you can see the nice curve in them. I went ahead and foul shaped and buffed these nails off camera, and now I am applying my nail art. And so for today's nail art, it's kind of different. The curved nails always give me like a 90s vibe. I don't know, I'm a 90s baby. So yeah, I wanted to do some 90s nail art with a little touch to it, a different kind of spin to it, and you'll see later on in the video. But yes, I had so much fun completing this set. Right here I am using my, I think it's my 9mm nail art brush and some gel polishes, and I'm just creating a very thin line on each nail. I'm gonna kind of mix the colors together. You'll see here in a minute, but yeah, I'm just going through each nail and I'm going to create a small line, and then I'm going to come back with other colors, and I'm just going to create this same small line over and over again with different shades. You'll see. And while those colors were still wet, I used my dotting tool to mix those colors together. I'm sorry, I thought I recorded it, but I did not. But it was pretty easy to do. I just used my dotting tool and I went back and forth across the nail to get this effect. And here I am. Next, I'm going to be applying a very thin layer of the D&D top coat. I am going to be applying or doing some more nail art, but I did want to top coat what I've already completed so far. And after those nails have cured for 60 seconds, I am using my Beetles black gel liner brush, which I absolutely love. If you haven't got the chance, I definitely suggest you get a gel liner brush because they are so easy to work with. And I am creating this zebra print design on my ring finger as well as my middle finger. Now I have done zebra print in the past, so I am familiar with it. However, I still use a picture whenever I want to do any nail art. I pull up a photo for reference, and I think that helps make it look more realistic. So I highly suggest, if you're struggling with your nail art, pull up a picture and just use it as reference. It'll make your life so much easier. But yeah, so I'm creating a zebra print on my ring finger and my middle finger, and it turned out so cute. And so the zebra print wasn't enough. I decided to do cheetah print on my pinky and my index finger. And I think this set turned out so cute. But yeah, I'm just using my dotting tool, and I'm kind of like making 3 marks in a circle that mimic a cheetah print. And as I mentioned before, I do have a photo that I'm kind of referring to, just to kind of help me with my spacing and just to make sure that this design looks as realistic as possible. And I think they look so cute. And these are how the nails turned out. I think they're so cute. I love the color combo and the nail art. And on the thumbnail, I just did the purple gel polish. I ombre-ed into the pink polygel, and it turned out so cute. I had so much fun doing this set, and I'm definitely gonna do curved nails again in the future. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next nail video.